Listen, I'm going on a trip, going up to Vermont soon. I'm gonna do a gear load out of my new backpack. Oh, I love everything. Everything that's on it. This thing is bagged up pretty darn good. So stick with me for a bit. I'm gonna go through some stuff that I usually take with me camping. It's gonna be a little extra this time because it's gonna be a little longer. 4 days, 3 nights, complete solitude, fishing. Got some dinghies that's gonna be out on the water. Fresh trout, steaks, pork chops. It's gonna be some good cooking, good living, good eating, and good drinking. So hang with me for a bit. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? All right, so I have a crap ton of gear that I actually need to go through. I usually pack heavy on a lot of my camping trips. This is going to be probably one of my heaviest, maybe. I'm going to be carrying stuff in my hand along with a heavy backpack. The only good thing is it's a very short hike, so I mean, a short hike to a nice spot that's like tucked away in the woods, man. So start off. See what we got. What we got? It's like opening up a whole bunch of Christmas gifts. See, I got my Flex Light chair, my little foldable chair, you know. If I want to hit the lazy mode, you know, just sit next to the fire, you know, get a little burnt up a little bit. This is going to keep me nice and comfy. Oh, and by the way, I am not being sponsored by anything, by anyone, no company. I'm just showing you my creature comforts, the things that I like to take with me on my trips. And sorry for that noise in the background. I got a train going through, I guess. Yeah, so let's continue. Okay, let's see what we got. What we got? Let's see that. Pollen all over the place. So this is my sleeping gear. Crack it open for you. Crack it open, crack it open. Don't have to rush, I got all day. So I'm going to be using a hammock on this trip only because there's not a lot of places to put a big tent. I like big things. Big gear. So we got a little cover. Something I'm going to actually line the inside of my hammock with this. It's a good old trusty. This has been through hell on a lot of my trips. I usually use this as a flooring when I set up my tent, and it usually keeps the inside warm a little bit. Oh jeez! This is my down blanket. That is good to about 10. Was it 10 degrees? Got this from Mountain Warehouse. No, I'm sorry, Amazon. Got this from Amazon. This actually turns into a little sleeping bag. No, stand corrected. 14 degrees is the extreme temperature that this actually goes to, but I wouldn't just use this on super cold days. Have other things that I can add to that. This is my hammock quilt. Another Amazon product. Set up my hammock and wrap this around it. It keeps me nice and toasty. Super warm. Super duper warm. Oh, yeah, a pillow. But I forgot I actually had it in here. But this is one of my pillows. It's pretty comfortable. I usually wrap like a little towel or something around it to keep the noise at bay when I'm rolling around inside the sleeping bag or hammock. So yeah. What's next? Let's see. Good old trusty Nalgene bottle that I had for X amount of years. This thing got a little burnt up. It's a little bent. but no need for a new one. Still holds water. Good old trusty. Can't go wrong with an algae. Oh, yes. 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 Alright, so I just got this. Just got a new axe. Snow and Nearly. Amazon. As you can see, I live on Amazon. I buy majority of all of my gear on Amazon. Amazon gets my support. I love Amazon. They don't support me. Sad face. Yeah, so I don't know. Just got this. This will be my first time using this on this trip. I might need to be sharpened up a little bit, so I think I might do that before I actually take it with me. So yeah, we'll see how this performs out there. This isn't even half the bag. I'm still at the top, man. Oh yeah. So I just purchased a Zoleo little spot system. Saved myself, you know, just in case I get lost, or me and my buddy, we're buddies, get lost out there in the woods. But this is good because a lot of places that I go doesn't have a really good signal. So this will save me, you know, and this will keep my wife at bay, and I can let her know that I am okay and we are still alive in the woods. So yeah, good product to have. Just subscribe to it. I'm going to be using this out there in Vermont as well, so I know that's going to work. I've watched a few reviews on that, so good product. And I've been all around. I've been wanting one for years now, but I finally came to the conclusion and just got that. I'm trying to get the Garmin in reach, but I mean, it's pricey and plans are pricey, and I don't really need that. You know, I like the solitude. What else? Okay, yeah, so just a little lantern I like to bring with me, especially at night, you know. If we're like fishing, doing some night fishing and we're kind of away from the camp, I'll leave this on around our campfire or just around our place of establishment. I'll leave it on, and it's kind of like a spot at night so we can make sure we can get back to the camp, especially if we've had like whiskey and we're like stumbling around in the woods. I want to find my way back, man. Okay, yeah, spotlight, this thing, another Amazon product. This is super bright, ridiculously bright. This will probably blind you, but yeah, good old trusty headlamp, rechargeable. What else? Oh yeah, the big boy Silky Saw. You've probably seen this in another one of my videos, but I've probably replaced the blade on this thing like 3 times. It's about $60 a pop, man. And my dumbness, you know, I destroyed the last one trying to cut through a big piece of wood. Wood pinched it, cinched it in between, and I tried to get it out, and the blade just snapped. But this is a really good saw. And again, everything that I'm listing, I'll put down in the description of my video so you guys can maybe check it out. Maybe get some new gear for yourself, maybe for someone that likes to go camping as well. So yeah, I'm not gonna unravel this, but this is for my dinghy. Just some paddles, you know, blow the dinghy up, and you know, just to keep me moving around in the water. You know, I'll put this in the description as well. Hopefully they still make those. But I mean, if you're gonna buy a dinghy or a boat or something, you could just search paddles, and you might be able to find something that'll suit your needs yourself. You know. There we go. Get a trusty hot light, REI. Keeps the black flies off my head. But it helps. Soaks up the sweat a little bit. Simple hat. REI. Good old cowhide fire gloves. Protect the fingers while I'm moving around some hot logs. Okay, got a tarp. So yeah, multiple uses. I'll probably just line maybe the bottom of my shelter with this, just so I can have something to kind of like step on and not dirt. But yeah, just a tarp, like one of those weird shaped tarps. If I can find that online, I'll post that too. Oh, there we go. The creme de creme. Light border dinghy. This opens up the world for adventure. You know, just blow this up, go fishing off of here. I have my Inflatable Life vest attached to it. But yeah, I probably went through 4 of these things already. I tried to save one. I think I saved it. The other 2 I trashed. I think I just left it out in the sun for too long. Exposure to the material and micro holes. Yeah, you gotta blow it up from time to time. Make sure you don't have any like super tiny holes that was developed in the material. But it happens. Good piece of gear though. I love this. Can't wait to blow this up and use that. Good old trusty cup. I'm not sure where I got this from. I don't know if this was Amazon or eBay. But yeah, you can tell this has been through some war. Yeah, it's a little dark. Still works, still love it. Still smells like my last trip. This table's gonna get filled up. So for a lot of the guys, you know what this is. Good old trusty pea cup. So, pitch black, out at night, I'm not getting out of my tent, I'm unzipping, I'm rolling over, and I'm emptying right in here. And in the morning I'll deal with it. I'll water a plant or something. Oh, yeah. So, hold on. Set this on the table. So first off, these bags, Fox Light Gear. Etsy. There's this woman that I actually really like getting these bags from, and it keeps everything super organized. It keeps my stakes. I got the stakes in here, paracord, got some clips, the tarps. Trust me, I set up really large shelters out in the woods, so clips are a necessity for me. Stakes, got my thermometer, bungees, just in case a strap or something breaks. I know you guys are probably like, this guy is carrying out his second life on these trips. I do carry a lot on these trips. I love my creature comforts, and I like to be prepared everywhere I can go. So, and it's usually just user preference, Some people don't like to carry heavy. Some people don't like to carry out a lot of gear, but I like to be prepared in every situation. Oh yeah. Alright, so I'll do this one first. Got my stove. Good old trusty stove. Titanium stove from REI. I think it's from, it might be Amazon actually. But yeah, a little MSR, sorry. Micro stove. I use this a handful of times. Works perfectly fine. No problems with it. Does what it needs to do. That's pretty simple. I think I got about quarter of this left. All good. Oh yeah, it comes with a little stand too. You can't knock it over. You can knock it over, but it makes it a little bit more challenging. And if you miss something, I mean, you can obviously go back and pause and, you know, do what you need to do to figure out what I have. Yeah. So, oh yes, candelier, baby. I love these little Uco Candeliers. Just give me a little bit of light inside my shelter. I don't have to use a flashlight all the time. A little ambiance with a glass of wine. I have 2 of these in here. Got a few candles. Just used to regular wax candles. I haven't been having a lot of luck with the beeswax candles. Burn for a bit and then it will just go out. I usually have to take a knife and carve around the top, get some of that wax off. I just think it's either, you know what, it might actually be a wick, but I don't know. Those candles still do the job, so it works. Alright, so here's my hammock, Fox Outfitters. This will be my first time actually using this. I'm not going to actually unravel it, but I'm quite sure a lot of the campers that might be watching this video may or may not have heard of this company, but you know, so this will be a first for me to actually use this. So we'll see how that works. On one of my other trips, I actually used a regular parachute or what's that, parachute material hammock or whatever, and it worked perfectly fine. But this has the bug mesh around it, which is a plus. So keep the bugs off of me when I'm asleep. So yeah. What else? Oh yeah. Slumberjack tarp. It's pretty big, super light tarp. Stored in its own package. Not really quite sure where my buddy got this from, but this was like a gift from one of my good friends that actually goes camping with me. So this is awesome. I took this out on a few trips. Worked fine, kept us warm behind the fire. Yeah, does its job. It's the gift that keeps giving, folks. Oh yeah, so I have a very large tarp that I will be using to go around my hammock, and there's only a few videos out there on how to actually set this tarp up and you know, be really comfortable underneath. But this is the bag that the tarp actually came in, but I actually am using this bag for my clothes. So extra clothes, you know, for the 4 days that I'm going to be out there, and this was like the perfect size for it. So got a few more things in my bag. This is the last item from the main compartment. But this is the tent. This is the tarp that's actually in here. I had to get a stuff sack for it because this tarp is so big. I've used it one time, set up shelter around the hammock, and this thing is huge. It took a little while to set up, but you know, string it out to get it in the right shape, get it strung down, you know. But yeah, it's perfect, man. This thing works wonders. Saying this, it's not that heavy. I say maybe this is probably 1.5 pounds, maybe. What else do I have here? And that's it. Oh yeah. Here's my extra pillow. I'm not going to need that, so I put that away. All right, so here's my little fire starting kit. Got some Vaseline bombs in here. I got some cardboard, a little bit of dried kindling, more, just a couple bags of that. I want to make sure I have a fire when I get out there. Let's see, oh yeah, there we go. Water filter. This one has been tried and tested over time.
first need. So my buddy actually got me on this water filter, which is perfect for the trips, man. But yeah, I've had this for a few years, and the components on this water filter is really expensive. So I did a little trick. I got a coffee filter, 2 of them, wrapped it around the main filter so this wouldn't get clogged up. And what I would do, I would dip this part in the water, you know, got it cinched down by something, you know, start pumping the water and everything, so all the dirty get caught in the actual coffee filter and not the main filter itself. And that actually saved like 50-60 bucks. So, you know, for this main piece here, the first line of defense, this filter is like 50 bucks. Might be a little less, but I don't know. It's expensive. And I had to keep buying this part. Set that to the side. Alright. Oh yeah, this is my grill that I use cut on. I'm not gonna unravel this, but it's one of those little foldable grills. You know, you got your coals, you just open it up, just the legs out, set it over the coals, and that's it. Let it heat up, drop your meat on there, your steaks, your pork chops, which I'm gonna do. Makes all the difference, buddy. I usually just bring like a little plastic bag for trash. If I see any trash out in the woods, even if it's not mine, I'll just pick up and toss it in here. There's a few places that I went to, and it's sad. You know, you're supposed to go out to enjoy nature, and people will go out there and friggin' destroy it. So, a trash bag. And this is the good old trusty poop shovel, you know. A little 6-inch deep, you know, maybe a little bit deeper depending on how bad you gotta go. But yeah, you know, if I'm fertilizing something, give it some fresh fertilizer, this is what I'm digging with. Down goes the chair. Lots of gear. Lots of gear. And I mean, of course, I don't touch my poop with this, so. What else, folks? What else? No, got the top portion. See, did I go with my fishing gear? I did not. This is my power center. I have batteries, little device to blow air into the fire, and I have this battery pack that's worked wonders. Emoto? Yeah. This thing stays charged up. It's just a nice big power bank for, you know, phones, recording devices. I have batteries in here. Doesn't weigh much at all. My smaller headlamp, more discreet. Save myself headlamp. Let's see what else I got in here. This bag keeps giving, folks. Bag keeps giving. Yeah, I got another little tiny little battery pack in here. Yeah, that's it, man. Oh yeah, there we go. So yeah, it's my little fishing bag. I got the dinghy open, got it blown up. This is it. This is all my fishing stuff. Got a little backpack here. Oh yes, my EP spinner. I'm sure you guys know a guy on YouTube. He's all around. Leo Shang. Yeah, Leo Shang. Well, he introduced me to these EP spinners, and let me tell you, these things work, bro. I've caught pike, panfish, all types of fish, bass, everything. It's super reliable. Okay, these are my toiletries, my sprays, toothbrush. I even got some Pepto-Bismol in here, man. Toothpaste, napkins, body spray, get over underarms now. Sweat. That. Oh yeah, so I got a little air pump too for my dinghy. See, this thing weighs less than a pound, so I mean, you might as well just spray it. It's not taking up a lot of space in the bag either. Pow. Oh yes. Off. Because I want the bugs off. Wet blood wipes. Keeps the butt cheeks clean. Hand sanitizer for the hands. Yes. Oh, nice little towel. This is what I was talking about. I would usually put this around my pillow for my tent or hammock. That and a good old trusty knife that I really need to clean off. Oh my goodness. This isn't the original sheath for it, but it works perfectly fine. It's beautiful. It's pretty. I like the sheath. Nice brown color. Let's see. That's it for the bag. Completely emptied it out. And good old Alps Mountaineering backpack, one of my new backpacks, 90 liter. Has an aluminum frame. This is going to be my first time using it too, so I'm really looking forward to it, folks. This trip is going to be epic. Alright, yeah. I'm not done yet. I'm just going to magically make this disappear. Oh, hey. Magic worked. Alright, so. Bags packed. Got a few more things I wanted to show you. So this is probably, well, this is going to be inside of my bag. I always put my food at the very top. Should I show you what's inside? Maybe so. Oh my goodness. So this is another product I got from Amazon, man. I lost my other bag on my other trip earlier this year because of the sled that I got. It just wasn't meant for that type of snow. It wasn't meant for that roughness. And the gear that I had cracked it, and you know, I lost my bag somewhere in the park. I was so frustrated dragging that thing back to my Jeep that I just forgot about it. Whatever. But here, got another bag. So some good trail mix. Peak. You find this on Amazon too, or in my case, I got this from Marshalls. Something I like to snack on when I'm sitting around the fire. Got some good smoked beef teriyaki. Beef jerky experience. Yeah, this is the store that I like to go to get my jerky from. So, gotta have the baked beans on a trip, man. Gassy, better out than in. Fuel for the fire, you know. All good. Got my coffee, cream, Cafe Bustelo. Got some ginger juice, which is good, you know. Settle the stomach a little bit, you know. If you're in a little bit of pain. Oh, yeah, Old Bay. The trip is so close. I mean, I just like to get my stuff set up now, just so I'm not doing it at the last minute. And you have to have spam, bro. Spam. Spam. Damn spam. Gotta have that. A little Norris packet was this cheddar broccoli. Got a little cup to cook that in. Couple of tuna packets. Like I said, this bag is insulated. I keep all my cold stuff at the bottom. Oh yeah. Got my mesh bag. I usually keep my oranges and stuff in here. Any fruits that I'm bringing, let it live outside. And I'll hang it from my back. Aluminum foil. My little carabiner for hanging. I know it might be overkill for this size, but I would much rather have something like this. This bag's going to be filled up with food. Let's see. What else? Yeah, I got a little stainless steel multi-purpose utility for eating. Tea, little lemon, true lemon packets, spice up the water flavor a little bit. Noodles inside. Got that. Yeah, so insulated to keep my meat cool. When I take a cooler with me, of course. Napkins. Set that to the side. So this, yeah, it's just, this is a piece of, from another one of my dinghies that I actually got rid of. But yeah, I'm going to be carrying a stainless steel water container. Clean canteen. I got this from eBay. And again, my list is going to be filled up with everything that I got. Maybe not the food so much, but more so the gear and everything. This bag comes with a dinghy, but if you have like a sack, a waterproof sack or something that's maybe this big, you can probably just buy that separate. Bowl. And I got a folding bucket. Base it, put out the fire, or maybe to take little tiny wash-ups, you know, for my daily activity out there. So if I don't do something, the tent's gonna be funky. Don't want that. Don't want that. Last but not least, well, not the last thing, but the last thing in the bag. This is, just got this too. This is going to be for the fishies and, you know, anything else that I might want to, you know, be Chef Boyard Bob out there, you know, veggies. Most likely for the fish, I'm going to probably use my stove and not destroy this pretty pan over the fire. You know, the soot's going to get stuck back here and everything. Don't want that. Alright. Last but not least, this has been out for a very long time, and I understand, but the Old Forester Kentucky Straight Bourbon. Last night was probably the first time I had this, and it's so good. So this might be my new camping whiskey. I may bring on majority of my trips, but I know I said to you guys I will be doing whiskey reviews on a lot of the whiskeys that I like, but after I do that, then this will probably be my norm for a lot of my trips. But in the meantime, when I'm making videos, I'll make sure I'll have a different whiskey every time to show you guys. But this is good, man. This is super delicious, and it's not expensive. It smells so good. Yeah, so I think this kind of concludes my gear review. I have so much other stuff that I could actually go over, but I'm just showing you stuff that I probably will bring on my trip. Most likely will bring on my trip. So, yeah. Until then, you know, thanks for checking me out. Thanks for hanging out with me. I hope you like this video. And I'll catch you on the next adventure. Rob Outdoors out, baby.